We all have stories we can tell about why we are here at St. Paul's. These stories are what anchor us individually and corporately as one body in Christ.
Every now and then, people ask me how I found St. Paul's. Actually, it was simple. When Art and I moved to Katy, we were looking for a church home and we stumbled upon St. Paul's early service. Back then, there were only about 25 people attending that early service. It was those 25 people that kept us coming back with their warm and welcoming ways. The big difference for me, however, was when Art passed away unexpectedly. And my new church family embraced me and my family in every conceivable way, and they have never let go. Yet more than that, I've watched as new ministries and the love of the people here spread throughout Katy. People now know that St. Paul's is a place where they can find authentic worship, inspiring discernment of the scriptures, and where true Christian fellowship thrives. Indeed, the question is not how I found St. Paul's. It's how we can bring more to Christ through these doors. I found my church family, and my prayer is that many more will find their family here also.
Loving the Lord and our neighbors, our mission, God's vision for us is clear. And that's never been more true than it has over the last few years. For 30 years, my family and I have been here, and we've always known that St. Paul had a huge promise, and its mission and purpose was clear. Today, it's time for us to step out in faith, to grow together, and fulfill God's call to us.
So most people don't know this. I was born and raised a New England Episcopalian. I married a Catholic. I became a Catholic. And then as an empty nester, I came bouncing back as an Episcopalian. I guess subconsciously, I really missed the tradition and the feeling of the Episcopalian liturgy. And so about 4 years ago, I was driving to Mass at St. Bart's around the corner, and all of a sudden I ended up here at St. Paul's. Instead, I don't know, I think Jesus took the wheel. But all I know is when I walked through the doors, I felt like I was home. And yes, our building has issues. As your junior warden, I'm in charge of the facilities here, so I know a lot about what's going on with the building issues, probably more than most people know. But you know what? Now's the time for really strong faith. Now's the time that we step out and do something really, really wonderful here at St. Paul's. Yes, it's the people, it's the worship, it's the wonderful things that are happening here at St. Paul's that simply act as a reinforcement of my feelings of why this church is my home and why you are my church family.